Yeah, got a show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
All right, so a lot of details came out on that Black Hawk crash from that female pilot.
Yeah.
That Trump said the accident was DEI.
Yeah, it might have been suicide.
Well, they released a lot of information and people putting up a lot of memes. I'm going to show you this meme. This is what explained. There's a newly leaked video from the DC helicopter crash in January. Explains everything. Watch this.
Tina, relax. Easy. Okay. Tina, you're kind of headed toward the only other car in the lot. You have plenty of time to turn, Tina, so just go ahead. Turn one way or the other. You're just swerving back and forth.
This is exactly
turn
what
one
happened.
way and stick with it, Tina. Tina, for the love of God! Turn away or stop! The brakes, Tina, on the left! You're about to hit that car! The brakes! Hit the brakes!
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the video, look at this. She could have went anywhere else. It's like she flew directly into it.
That's why I think it might be suicide.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
She flew. How can you not see that?
Yeah, how can you not hear it?
Yeah.
I know the helicopter makes a lot of noise too.
Yeah.
But because they got clearance from air traffic controller to just go based on what you see.
Right.
They gave him, it's okay. You have visual, go ahead and take that route, whatever you think is safest.
Right.
And she just flew directly into it. And then she disregards her co-pilot, says turn left. There's a plane coming.
Yeah. That wasn't an accident, man, when you really look at it.
I don't think it was. Look at that.
I think it was suicide.
That doesn't make any sense.
And it's nighttime, and that was a bright light from the planes.
That doesn't make any sense what
She
happened.
was a Biden aide, right?
Yeah, there's
She worked in the White House.
yeah, there's a lot of she worked briefly as a Biden aide for his administration. But you know what? When I look back on this and I compare it to what's going on in the country right now with all the protests, how
The terrorist attacks against Tesla.
yeah, like by the progressives in this country, it's like it makes me think, just because Trump went back in office, did she do this on purpose? I mean, some people may think I'm crazy.
No, I wouldn't say you're crazy.
No, but they'll say I'm crazy. This is a conspiracy. She just did because Trump's in office. Seeing how these people react to Elon Musk and Tesla and the Trump administration, what they've done to Trump, like the last 6, 7, 8 years, they've arrested him 4 times. They've raided his house. Like, Democrats are nuts.
Keith,
I wouldn't put this past them.
Keith, they went to El Salvador to try to retrieve MS-13 person that got deported.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the things you're saying and these theories that she committed suicide is very valid, because the typical person on the left is not very sound or rational.
Yeah.
They say it's wrong to deport illegal immigrants. It's wrong to arrest them, but y'all have arrested our president, 4 times? Raided his house?
Yeah.
You impeached him twice? And didn't a moron just bring 7 articles of impeachment, the guy
Right.
with the wig?
Yeah. I mean, none of this stuff makes any sense to me.
No.
I don't know how this could happen. And the New York Times came out. They did their own investigation. It's not done yet. But what's weird is when she was flying this helicopter, it wasn't something that was urgent. She was out there doing her evaluation to show her proficiency in flying helicopters. That's the whole point of her being out there that night, was to show everybody she could fly.
Well, she proved to everybody she couldn't fly.
Now, because of this, they've banned non-essential flights like those helicopters. It's banned around the airport now. I mean, why did y'all wait for a tragedy to happen? Why is non-essential flights around this? It's like dangerous to begin with.
Yeah. I
But they
remember
banned
flying
it.
into this airport. It is dangerous. It's got a short runway and all that.
Yeah, it's windy.
Yeah. I always hated flying into that airport.
Yeah.
Oh, we always flew into Dulles.
Yeah, I don't like flying at the airport.
Yeah, it looks like a shithole. Well, it's DC, of course, it's a shithole.
Yeah. Yeah, but what's crazy is her co-pilot told her to turn left, and she just ignored him.
Hey, these helicopters, they don't have a black box or anything, huh?
Oh, no.
Because you know a flight, normal airline, like a commercial airline,
they got this
black box. You think
well,
they got that in a black hole?
I don't know, but they got that information from somewhere. They must have heard it.
Yeah.
So far through that investigation. Yeah, that's another. That's it again. That doesn't make any sense. She could have flew anywhere but there.
I know. She flew like directly to it like it was a magnet.
Yeah, look at that. That's like somebody's trying to commit suicide to me.
Right. Right.
67 people lost their life on the plane.
And in no way are we trying to disrespect those people in that other flight, but that looks like she tried to do that.
Yeah.
That was her co-pilot?
Yeah. People, you got to have thick skin when you're on Twitter. I'm sure this offends a lot of people.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but it's exactly what happened.
Yeah. It just shows everybody how avoidable that tragedy was. You in the open, you got all this space in the air. You're like in a parking lot. There's one other car there, and you hit the only car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
The same thing happened with the helicopter and the commercial airline. It's like the impossible actually happened.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? When this happened, they protected her identity. She got scrubbed from the internet.
Right. Why would they do that?
Man, I bet you I bet you the higher ups in our government, our intelligence, I bet you they knew some crazy things about what happened that day.
Yeah.
That looks like a suicide to me.
That and January 6th.
That looked like a damn progressive protest to me, what she did.
Right. Right.
Because those people are nuts.
They are. They are crazy. You remember how they was blaming the Trump administration? Hey, this was probably because of the cutbacks. That's like,
Yeah,
even if there was cutbacks, people forget how to fly.
Yeah, and
Still had the essential people there.
yeah, and they were
job.
so quick to blame Trump for what happened.
Yeah. Just to show how evil and diabolical these people are.
Yeah, it says it right here. Turns out the female pilot who was flying was given multiple warnings and was directly told by her male instructor co-pilot to turn the opposite direction of the passenger jet to avoid it.
Yeah.
Was she mind controlled by CIA? It's like, it makes sense to me that it was a suicide. It makes sense to me that this was a protest.
Yeah. That looked like she was a suicide bomber. How else can you explain what happened? That's like impossible. You got a better chance of being struck by lightning twice in a day.
Yeah, because this is the thing. She knows she's at an airport, a busy airport. You're not going by radar. You're going by what you see because the air traffic controller gave you clearance to do that. And they asked for that clearance.
Right.
We can see. We don't need you to help us. We can fly through here on our own by what we see.
Right.
But then you fly straight into a freaking
Commercial airliner. Those things are huge. You can't miss that. And to be a helicopter pilot, you got to have the best of when it comes to vision and critical thinking and sharpness.
so
It had to be deliberate. There's no other way around it.
yeah, there's some other pictures of her at the Biden White House. She was a big time Biden supporter.
How can you support that guy? Like,
Well-
what is going through these people's heads? Why do we still have half the country still voting for the left? That is unexplainable. The Democrats are the modern day redcoats.
There she go. There's the picture. There's her at the White House. Rebecca Lobach, co-pilot of the Black Hawk, previously worked as a White House aide for Biden. Who's a pilot works as a White House aide for Biden? And you're a pilot.
Yeah.
This is all very fishy. And it looked like a suicide to me. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like a progressive protest to me.
Yeah.